Digication ePortfolios is a platform designed to give students a way to showcase their abilities and achievements online. As an instructor, you may have heard about the ePortfolio program and understand what it is, but still wonder how you could use it in your class. This video will address exactly that, how to make use of ePortfolios in your class. For the most part, there are really two different dynamics for using ePortfolios in your class, and those are either with student portfolios or with instructor portfolios. An instructor portfolio is the simplest way to use ePortfolios in your class, and that's because it requires the least from your students. An instructor portfolio is essentially just a course resources site, a central place for the instructor to provide useful links and information to students. Here, the faculty can post things like class schedules, the course syllabus, homework assignments, or links to academic support resources. And since the portfolio is a website, it can also weave in external content from the web. For example, additional readings, news articles, documentaries, or links to find any required textbooks. In a technical sense, creating an instructor portfolio really isn't any different from creating a personal portfolio. To get started building your portfolio, just click the Create button from your homepage. And if you want to know more about how to create this portfolio, you can watch our video here on building ePortfolios in the new Digication. You can also find a link to that video in the description below. Once you've finished creating your course resources site, delivering that information to your students becomes simple. Just make the portfolio public, and you can send the link to your students in an email. To do that, navigate to the Portfolio Settings page, and then change the Permissions and Sharing setting to Public. With new Digication, you even have the ability to limit access to your otherwise public portfolios, either by setting a password to access it or by unlisting it from the directory. Now that we've saved that change, we can copy the address right from the browser toolbar up top. And then we can paste it into the body of an email going out to your students, or in the syllabus for the course. A major advantage to using a course resources site in Digication, rather than using a tool like Moodle or MyMathLab, is that the ePortfolio is much more accessible to students. If a student is having some problem with registration or with their BHCC account, they may not be able to access a Moodle page. Or if they're having trouble getting a textbook, they may not have an access code to get to a MyMathLab site. But in either case, they'll always be able to access a public ePortfolio. So that was instructor portfolios. But the other way that you can incorporate ePortfolios into your class is with student portfolios. With student portfolios, you can have students add assignments or projects from your class into their own ePortfolios. The ePortfolio format allows students to include a greater variety of content in their work and to submit their work electronically. But the greatest benefit of using student ePortfolios for your assignments is that it helps the student build good content into their portfolio. This portfolio represents their academic and professional online identity, and your assignments are what strengthen it. Now, when it comes to implementation, there's actually a lot of flexibility in how to work these student portfolios into your class. So I'll go over a few of the options here. Now, if your class is already using Moodle for assignments or grading, adding ePortfolios to that is really quite simple. Just create a Moodle assignment asking them to watch the tutorial video on how to build your ePortfolio. And after they get that introduction to the ePortfolio system, you can instruct them to use their ePortfolio to complete following assignments. Now students can complete assignments by adding them directly to their portfolio. And with the assignments finished in their portfolio, they can turn it in like any other Moodle assignment. They just click on that assignment in Moodle and submit the link to their portfolio page. The instructor can now grade or review their work by clicking on that link they submitted. Now, if your class isn't already using Moodle, In that case, creating a course template is probably my favorite method for using Digication in a class. Templates allow you to create more structure for the ePortfolio portion of your class. With a template, you can create designated portfolio pages for topics or assignments, so students know where to put the assignments, and you know where to look for them. Templates can also have built-in prompts that give the students more guidance, making the experience more intuitive for them and easier to navigate in general. And since students now have the ability to add pages from a course template directly into their existing portfolio, this is a great way to help them add more content, improving the portfolios they already have built. And the last way to facilitate student portfolios is by using the assignments tool in a Digication course. In a Digication course, you can create a series of assignments, and your students can complete these assignments right in their personal portfolios. When they've turned their work in, you can track their progress and assess it right from the assignment page in your course. Using the assignments tool, it's a lot easier to see at a glance who's already turned documents in and who you're still waiting for work from. If you want to know more about either of these methods, either course templates or course assignments, please watch our video on courses in the new Digication. You can click on that video here, and you can also find a link to it in the description below. If you have any other questions about how you might use ePortfolios in your class, please feel free to contact the TLITC. And thanks for watching.